Come on. So there really hasn't been too many brands that have caught my eye in the past couple months or even year, not necessarily. And if it has, I've already talked about it in a previous video. So in this video, we're going to be talking about underappreciated streetwear brands 2021 and some like fashion brands that aren't necessarily streetwear, but they have some street elements to them. It's your boy Keezy. It ain't easy being Keezy. You already know the drill. Let's get it. Starting this off in no particular order, the first brand that I wanted to talk about that I just have on my list is a brand called Seventh Store or Seventh Stores. I'll put their Instagram handle right here. If you scroll through like their lookbooks and also their Instagram, you're gonna notice that a lot of it is very minimal, right? A lot of drop shoulder type hoodies. But what really caught my eye about this brand was not necessarily like their sponsored posts on Instagram and Facebook and stuff like that, but it was actually the puffer jacket. I've been looking for a puffer jacket, and I've been looking for a puffer jacket that's puffy enough. And this one looks puffy enough. You know what I mean? Like it looks good. And also it's cropped too, because I mean, granted, you can just go to your fast fashion house and like Zara when they have their sale. When it starts getting warmer, you hit that Zara, they got like $20 puffer jackets, right? But majority of the time, they're not always the cut that you want. And you know, lately, when it comes to jackets, for me, I don't know about everyone else, but they've just kind of been going higher and higher, and they're a little bit more cropped, so to speak. And I just kind of like the way it looks. And I think on puffer jackets, I preached this, I don't even know how long ago, like with 2019 or like end of 2018, beginning of 2019, I did a fashion trends video talking about how we need more, like the men's department needs more puffer jackets that are potentially cropped. And this one looks like a good one. I feel as if after I recommend this, someone's gonna be in the comments and be like, "Oh, dude, that's just a copy for some." Like, I don't care, bro. I don't care. But what I do care about is that this puffer jacket looks nice. Is it sold out? I have no idea. If you happen to go on their website, I think there's some kind of like email notification. So if you sign up for that, they'll let you know when it restocks. I think I did sign up, so I'm waiting. I'm patiently waiting. So if there's someone from Seventh Stores or however you pronounce it, that knows some information on when these are going to get a restock, or if they are going to get a restock, I would love to know that info, because these look great. These look like out the gates, you put it on and it's like, you know what I mean? It already fits you. It is what it is. So check them out. Looks like they do great work. Let's go ahead and move on to number 2. Alright, so for the next brand that we got up is going to be Hidden NY. Yes, Hidden NY, the archive page on Instagram, has his own brand. Maybe if you don't follow anymore, I'm gonna get you up to date as far as I can see. I mean, I follow as much as he might post every once in a while, but the conversations around that I feel that are around Hidden NY's page and what people talk about his brand, a lot of them don't always consider Hidden NY's brand to be a brand, and they kind of look at it more as merch than actually looking at it as a brand. But if you ask me, I consider it a brand. I mean, the guy has he's already done accessories, he's already done t-shirts, he's already done hoodies, he seems to be selling out of socks like crazy. That doesn't necessarily classify you as a brand, but you know, you get what I'm saying. And also what caught my eye, and also why I even wanted to mention it on the channel, is because he's actually making his own selvage denim, and you guys already know, like, I'm a big fan of selvage. I made my own. It sold out a couple weeks ago. It did really well. A lot of people have been pretty excited about it. The fitting for them has worked out, you know what I mean? So like, just on that relatable level, I like that he's pushing and going that direction of doing selvage. He actually also did his own selvage fabric, so he customized it, and on the selvage it actually says like Hidden or Hidden NY or something like that. So props. Major props. Like, that's you got to spend a little bit of extra dough for you to customize your own selvage to do that, which that kind of giving me some ideas. I might want to do something like that in the future. That's pretty dope. Like, I like that, and I like that he's pushing the boundaries of, you know, what archive pages potentially can turn into, because it's, you know, at the end of the day, yeah, you're an archive page, but I mean, are you just gonna keep posting and posting and posting? Like, where does it, what is the end product? What is the end result of all this posting and all these reposts? It's like Tumblr, but now the modern day version is archive pages. You get what I'm saying? So I like the direction that Hidden NY is going. He seems to be doing a great job. He has a loyal fan base that is cultivated at right now. I mean, dude, at the moment, you know, he gets a lot of people hate on it for no reason, right? And I think people probably hate on it because they're mad that they didn't do it. You feel me? Like, they're mad that they didn't do what Hidden did. So at the end of it, I gotta give my props where props is due. I'm really curious and see how that selvage denim fits. It looks nice, you know what I mean? So, and I'm sure it's gonna sell out regardless. The dude has like 500,000 followers at this point, you know what I mean? So anyway, shout out to all the other archive pages that are out there. Shout out to Hidden NY. Let's move on to the next brand. So a couple days ago, if not like a week ago, by the time I'm filming this, it might be like a week ago, on my Instagram story, I put down and I said, hey, you know, put the ads of all the brands that you want me to check out. And there was a couple people that recommended this brand called Wire My Money. I thought it was Wire Me Money, but it's Wire My Money. The focus seems more of a denim brand than anything else because I keep seeing more posts about the denim that they've produced. Also, before I keep going, I apologize to whoever tagged this brand, and I don't have your name to give you credit for tagging it. You know, I just, the snap story's gone. I apologize. But again, when there's something that I like within the denim category, I'm going for it, and I'm like laser focused, horse with blinders looking at it. And what caught my interest about these particular pants is not only the fit of these don't look like skinny jeans, they don't look like slim, they don't look like baggy. It looks like that sweet spot of what I like to wear. It's like a straight, that's like maybe like straight, in between straight and whatever's that next level going closer to baggy, slim to baggy. It's like it's the gray area sweet spot. And that's how some of this denim looks like it fits. On top of that, the pattern that they use to produce these pants is very interesting. It has like this loop up top, and it goes all the way down to the bottom. Looks really unique. And from the, I wonder what it looks like from the back. What does it look? From the back, it kind of has like a cutout. But yeah, man, I think they did a phenomenal job. It's in black, and it also looks like they have it in a blue color. And it might be a leather. It might be like denim / leather. So I like the way that it came out. I don't know how new this brand is. I haven't done too much homework on it, but I would say go ahead and check them out. If anyone happens to purchase from the brand, has a review on it, has something to say, as always, report back here in the comments. Let us know how it goes. And we're gonna move on to the next brand. A lot of you out there, whether you live in the US or maybe if you don't, you do like some of your brands to be made here. And the next brand that I'm going to talk about is called BTFL Studio. I don't really know what, I actually don't know what the acronym actually stands for. Maybe it's their name, I'm not sure. But apparently they are in Los Angeles, and to my assumption their manufacturing is also in Los Angeles. But why I'm even bringing this up is because you guys know me and Eisenhower jackets. I love Eisenhower jackets. I just love the shaping, especially when it keeps its shape. I think it's something of quality. It's also very affordable. But their brand happened to drop something pretty similar, like a workwear type jacket. It definitely has a different pattern or a different cut within the arm pocket area. But it looks really nice, and it's got some leather collars, and that's what caught my eye. Yes, you guessed it, a workwear jacket. How did we know? QZ TV, how did we know you were going to talk about a workwear jacket? I don't know. Yeah, that's not the main focus of the brand. They did make it in black, they did make it in white, but again, not the main focus of the brand. They make many other pieces, but that's what caught my eye. And I just love jackets like that because it's I mean, out here living in Northern California, you know, 1 minute it's really hot and then 1 minute it's really cold, and jackets like these are just like, they're just perfect, man. It's like I'm in between. When it gets colder, I put it on. When it's not, you know, it's too hot, I don't really need to wear it. But when it's in between, bro, you best believe you're gonna catch me in one of these, right? As far as price goes, I don't know. I don't know how much these cost. My assumption is that if it's made here in Los Angeles or down in Los Angeles in California, it might be a little bit more than just buying your regular Carhartt or maybe a Dickies jacket, but you'd have to see. And I'd say maybe the last thing about this brand for surface value, from what I can just see, just kind of scrolling through their page and their website, is that it seems very polished. It seems like what they do is very professional, and I like that. And again, resorting back, them jackets though, I like them work jackets. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. Other people that like work jackets, you can check it out. Let's move on to the next brand. So I'm gonna switch this up a little bit and not talk about brands that solely only sell like clothing, and I'm gonna talk a little bit more about like accessories and hats. And there's this brand called Rookie Brims, and the way I found Rookie Brims is from Jim Jones, because I followed Jim Jones on Instagram, like Jim Jones from Dipset. And if you guys haven't watched, like Jim Jones has been doing these he's been doing these like weather reports on YouTube. It's hilarious. You need to it's like a very New York way, like a very East Coast New York way of giving a weather report, like Jim Jones style. It's the funniest thing ever. I've been following that, and then since I follow him on Instagram, I guess he collaborated with Rookie Brims, and he made a New York hat that has like these rhinestone, diamond encrusted, whatever, on the actual Yankee hat. It's like a Dipset / New Era Yankee cap. And I saw that, I was like, oh, that's kind of tight. Clicked on the page, found Rookie Brims, and I guess all Rookie Brims does, just sum it up as far as I can see, is that he takes like rhinestones and then he puts it onto the hat. And I like it. And I think in the prior trends videos that we talked about, I talk about other brands like Lord Fubu and other people right now. The trend is that, people are taking logos, embroidering them all over the hats. That seems to be still cranking and still popular at the moment, you know what I'm saying? So with that said, I think moving over to this is like another variation of like customizing hats and, creating a brand around it. And I think he's done a good job. The Boston Red Sox hat looked really nice. The Yankees hat looked really nice. I think there was an A's cap in there. Of course, an A's cap. of course, an A's cap in there looked really nice. And there's just some other ones. I think it's done really well just overall. Kind of wanted to give it a little shout out. I think he's doing a great job. So with that said, before we move on here, if you haven't checked out Jim Jones weather reports, click out of this video, go watch Jim Jones. he'll tell you what the weather is right now for you. You know what I'm saying? So let's keep going here. Alright, so next up we got another recommendation from Instagram. So I apologize for anyone that tagged this brand, and I'm not tagging you for recommending it. But the brand is actually called 2144 Museum. Now I don't know whether or not 2144 Museum is like the name or like the address or something like that. Maybe that's where they get the 2144 from. I'm not sure. I haven't done my homework because I literally heard about this like 2 or 3 days ago. But it kind of like caught my interest because some of the pieces that they're making are, some of them are oversized, and it doesn't look like they're just trying to use like oversized clothing plus Helvetica equals brand, because I think in the scope of Instagram brands, sometimes that's what happens, right? It's just literally, drop shoulder with Helvetica font and random brand name, and like that's what they're pushing. No, no offense if that's what you do, because it does work, but I feel like I've seen it many times, right? So with this, it looks like they're choosing different types of graphics. It looks really nice. But again, another thing that caught my eye was the jacket, and it's the bomber jacket. And this jacket has like these 6 pockets on the back. It doesn't look like it has a collar on it, which kind of gives it a very unique look to it. And then on the bottom, as always, it does look a little bit cropped as well. I wonder what type of material this comes in. I need to read up a little bit more. Oh, here it goes. Down padded soft touch nylon, rounded colorless design, boxy cropped fit, boom shakalaka, there you go. Zipper vented comfort sleeves, breast pocket with metal utility clip, hidden front zipper closure. I mean, it feels like this is like it comes with a lot of features as far as a jacket goes, and I like the shape of it. So this, like the first brand I talked about with the puffer jacket, it almost seems like this is like a in the same category as being like a poofy type cropped jacket without the hood, and it's got like other accessories to go around with it. So I just like it, man. I would love to see how this would fit on me. And it seems useful. I have no idea. I mean, you guys know me in pockets. I like Evisu multi-pockets. So maybe I could wear my multi-pockets with this jacket, so then I'll have even more pockets. Anyways, I'm just messing. I really do like this piece, and I'm kind of excited to see kind of what the future is for this brand and where they're going to take it. It seems like they're incorporating a lot more creativity to the brand itself. So again, interested to see where it goes. By closing this out entirely, The last thing I always say on these type of videos is put down in the comments a brand that you want me to check out. Maybe it's your brand, maybe it's your homie's brand, maybe it's a brand that you've just fallen in love with from the past year. I would love to see it. I love to see the growth, and I love to see people putting stuff together. So if you can, leave it in the comments. I definitely want to check it out. So I'm gonna leave you with that. I'm out. Peace.